Paula, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before, and welcome to a new weekly vlog. It's Monday, it's a lovely bright sunny day. I'm just having my second coffee of the morning. I've just done my makeup. As you can see, I look a little bit more put together than I normally do on the vlogs. Just waiting for my hair to dry and then I'll just give that a little curl. And I'm going to film a video this morning, the video that I'll be putting up on Wednesday this week, because I'm out all day tomorrow and I normally would film that on a Tuesday, but yeah, I'm out all day tomorrow, so I thought I'll get it filmed today. I might aim to edit it and upload it as well, but we'll see what else I need to do. Had a really lovely weekend. On Saturday morning I edited my vlog and uploaded it to YouTube. Though I got it up pretty swiftly and there was no issues this week, which was great. And then in the afternoon I went and painted my fence, the fence that goes around our driveway out the front of our house. I'd painted one coat of it earlier this year and still hadn't got around to painting a second coat. And I thought, right, whilst the weather's still nice, and being October, we don't know what's going to happen, it might start getting cold soon. So I thought, whilst it's still really nice and sunny, I'm going to go out there and paint the second coat of the fence, which I did. It's such a workout though, painting a fence. It really is. Like, you feel like you've done like 500 squats, because obviously you're going up and down with a paintbrush. And because it's quite a low fence, I have to sort of start kind of bent over a little bit and then go right down. Like, yeah, a really good workout actually, gardening and painting. We just had a chilled evening in. I was really knackered, to be honest, so we were going to pop out, but actually we ended up just having food in. We were going to have a takeaway, but then Luke was like, I'll go to Tesco and I'll buy everything that we would have had for a takeaway, but at least it'll be slightly less bad. So he got us some pizzas and some garlic bread and some wedges, and he got himself some like chicken bite things. So not healthy in the slightest at all, but better than if we'd got a takeaway, because obviously it's all oven cooked, so it's a little bit better. I think, maybe not, probably isn't. We did have like a really weird dessert though. Yeah, so he'd bought like all bits for like our fake Dominoes, and then he got us these weird rum barber things for dessert. I'll insert a clip now.
This is actually rum.
Yeah.
It is fucking horrid.
Just having these.
I've had rum barber, but not when it's this.
I'm just having these expensively. I don't even know what it is. And yesterday I got up and finished the fence because I had a little bit more left to do. I didn't quite get around to one side of the fence, so I finished that off and also painted the posts. But it was a really lovely day and lovely evening again. So Luke said we should go down the beach, and we did. It was lovely. We walked down there on the beach, had some drinks and just watched the sunset, and it was just bliss. It was lovely. It was absolutely rammed though. It was like a summer's evening. So a few clips now just because I took a few yesterday. I was even like it the other day on my own. The lighting's really nice. After that we went for food. I didn't take anything of our food. We went to a pub called the Marine, which is up a little bit from the beach. And yeah, it was just a really nice chilled evening, so yeah, that was good. So I hope you had a good weekend, although I realise I'm saying this and it's already Sunday for you next week. So I hope you had a good weekend next weekend and last weekend. Hope you just had really nice days all throughout. But yeah, it's a lovely sunny morning. Look at the sun coming through. It's lovely. Perhaps I should film my video in this window. It's pretty good lighting, isn't it? I forgot to film this before I started eating it, but this is my lunch for today. I've got a big old salad with some Pizza Express house light dressing, and the other one of these vegan steaks that I got from Tesco last week. breakfast this morning is a big bowl of special K with soya light milk and a coffee. I'm wearing a dress today. It feels really weird wearing a dress in the winter. I wear quite a lot of dresses in the summer, but yeah, it feels really weird wearing a dress in the winter. It's nice though. I just thought it'd give you a bit more room rather than wearing like tight skinny jeans or something. And I'm going to be eating a lot of sandwiches and a lot of cake. I just thought, let's wear a dress, nice and roomy. I'm in the car anyway because I want to chat to you about what I've just been watching because I need to talk to someone about it because it's blowing my mind. Let's talk. Making a Murderer. As you'll know, if you watched my true crime documentaries video, linked in the corner, I'm a huge fan of true crime. I absolutely love it. I'm a big fan. Any documentary that comes on that's related to true crime in any way, I instantly watch. I have watched Making a Murderer before. I watched the first series of Making a Murderer back in 2015, early 2016 when it came out. And him being involved in the murder of Teresa Holbach with his nephew Brendan, I just thought was like, wow, really? Have you really got yourself involved in something else again? Like, how is it you? Like, you know, I don't know. Basically, I was pointing towards thinking he probably did it or was involved in it somehow. I have to say, I'm now completely in two minds about whether he did it or not. I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure. And as for Brendan's involvement and his sort of like confession that they're saying that he was like forced into, I don't think the way the law enforcement officers dealt with him was fair. I felt like they knew he was a vulnerable person, they knew he was young, they knew he had low IQ, and they keep saying he has a disability. I think that is just the fact he has low mental ability, so they call it a disability, I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't know if he has a separate disability, but he was a perfect candidate for two very experienced law enforcement officers to deal with because they knew they could talk him into whatever they wanted. I mean, the techniques they use, yes, they're not great, but then are techniques that law enforcement officers use great, particularly anyway? No, because they're trying to get something out of you that might not even be there. Yeah, they're doing their job, but I think the fact that Brendan was younger and like all the other things they keep bringing up about him as well meant that it did seem very unfair. It did seem very over the top for the situation, but they got what they wanted. He confessed. Stephen, well, I just don't know. I don't know. There was a lot of evidence pointing towards him, and I remember a lot of that being talked about in the first series, and one of the things that made me think surely it must have been him in that case. His defence lawyer, he's actually an appeals lawyer. It's called Kathleen Zellner, and she's a well-known appeals lawyer who's very famously managed to overturn a lot of convictions, I think more than anyone else in America, basically, I think. She's now working on Stephen's behalf. She's fantastic, like she's a proper girl boss. She's shit hot. And because I really like her, I tend to find myself pretty much believing everything she says. And I don't know if that's because I genuinely believe that he's innocent or whether I just genuinely believe her.
This is a new camera.
Is it? You would know that if you've been watching.
Yeah,
You've just given yourself away, love.
I've seen them all.
Oh no. Get out, take her home.
Could have heard it and forgotten. I watched them all.
I did do a 10-minute clip, so I mean, some might say you're lying.
In my arms, you sing. My God, I think I might be in love. Get rid of all your sorrows in this summer city. You'll never feel alone as long as you're with me. Get rid of all your sorrows in this summer city. There's no place on earth I would rather be. I found you today. It feels like it's been forever, laughing all day. We spin around, your hand reaches mine.
What are your thoughts about being here?
Super ecstatic. Thank you.
I might be in love. Get rid of all your sorrows in this summer city. You'll never feel alone as long as you're with me. Get rid of all your
Millie, what are you most looking forward to eating? It's gone. Mum, what are you looking forward to eating?
All of it.
All of it. Ellie, what are you looking forward to eating? What are you looking for? That's alright. What are you looking forward to eating?
The sandwiches.
Sandwiches. Really? Vicky, what are you looking forward to eating?
A pansy. Yes.
The pansy.
Pansy.
Good morning. For breakfast this morning I've got some strawberries, raspberries, white nectarine and some yogurt. I haven't got any granola because I ate so much food yesterday. I'm going to try and keep the food a bit lighter today. Today's lunch is a corn and cheese and broccoli escallop that I had in the freezer, and lots of nice salad with the Pizza Express dressing that I always have. And I'm eating this whilst I'm editing my Wednesday upload video. Wow, look at that face. Too loud because it's 4:30 in the morning and Luke's asleep upstairs, so I don't obviously want to wake him up. I haven't slept yet tonight, this morning, whatever you want to call it. It's Thursday night or it's Thursday morning now, but it was Thursday night and I haven't been able to sleep yet. So I just thought I would film a quick clip to say insomnia absolutely sucks. I know I've gone about the fact I can't sleep quite a lot in these vlogs, but the vlogs are obviously about me and my life, and that is a big part of my life right now. I appreciate that lots of people have this issue, and I appreciate lots of people have you know, all sorts of reasons why they can't sleep, and you know, I'm not like the only person in the world, and I'm not trying to say that I am, but I'm just trying to share with you that, you know, not being able to sleep is hard. So yeah, you can see me Cadella, bless her. She's like, what are you doing? Yeah. I don't really have anything to say other than I can't sleep and it's really annoying me. I'll see you tomorrow when hopefully I've had some sleep. Please. Bye. Okay, it's Friday morning. I'm just done a workout. I'm just about to eat this bowl of Special K and some soy milk. Yeah. Hello. It's later on Friday now. It's coming up to 1 o'clock. I've been up since 8:30. I eventually fell asleep at about 5:30, 5:45 this morning. So yeah, great. And I got up at 8:30. I was going to sleep a bit longer, but Luke left at 8:30 and kind of woke me up when he left. So I got up and I thought, do you know what, let's just start this day and get it over with, because I'm going to be tired whatever happens. Even if I slept for another hour, I'd still be tired. So anyway, sorry if you can hear that, that's the microwave. I'm heating up some soup. Anyway, I got up at 8:30. I did a workout, so I was really chuffed with that. I did half an hour on the cross trainer, and then I've been doing some bits on my computer upstairs. I basically did loads of improvements to my CV last night, because although I was quite happy with the content itself on my CV, because I spent quite a lot of time on that when I finished my last company, it just looked really boring, and I just thought, if no one's really going to look at this and go, wow, this is great, because they'll just think this is just so boring and minimal effort in terms of design. So I basically spent a bit of time on it to spruce it up last night and made it look a lot more presentable. So today I've been applying to some like freelance jobs through my business, which required a CV. Oh, there it is. There's quite a few things that I'd found when I'd sort of been looking at like freelancer type, contract type roles that would fit in with my kind of business model and what I kind of want to be doing. So a couple of ones that I'm really, really excited about. So fingers crossed. One of them would be, oh, I couldn't talk about it actually at all because it would be completely strictly confidential, but yeah, one of them would be, let's just say one of my interests that I've already spoken about is loosely related to one of the jobs that I've applied for through my business. Like, I know I keep saying through my business, but what I mean is it's a freelance contract type job. It's not a full-time job or a part-time employee type job. It's still through my business, but it's me applying for it as opposed to them contacting me, because obviously I'm not going to be lucky enough to only get work through people contacting just me, because obviously no one has that much luck. Like, you kind of have to put yourself out there and say, can I work on this for you, kind of thing, which is what I've done. So I'm going to carry on doing that to different bits that I see as and when I see them, but I'm really happy that I got the 2 done that I got done this morning, because having barely slept, really worried that I wasn't going to be productive in the slightest today, and the fact that I've got those 2 ticked off I'm really happy with. And there's one I want to do over the weekend as well, which is a really long application form, which I don't want to just do it now in a rush because I'm tired and I'm not really thinking 100% straight for that one. The other ones I'd already kind of prepared and was able just to apply for them because I'd done all the kind of background work that I needed to do. But this one actually requires a very personalised application form. So I want to be really fresh and thinking about that properly tomorrow when I do it. I'm going to head to the post office depot in Canterbury to pick up a parcel that came yesterday for Luke, one of his birthday presents. And then I'm going to head to Tesco and get some bits for dinner. Then I'm going to come home and I think I'm going to edit my weekly vlog so far, because I'm kind of a little bit behind on that. I'm thinking of doing my video for Wednesday today as well. I'm thinking of doing like a everyday makeup look and actually film me doing my makeup for when I go out. I mean, I wouldn't normally put any makeup on just to go to the post office and Tesco's, but I figured if I just do my makeup as I would do it if I was going out, or not out, out as in like I wanted to put makeup on type of out, then I would do it a certain way, and I always do it the same way. So I thought I might film myself doing that, and then that can be my Wednesday video. So I'll chat through what I'm doing, I'll chat through what products I'm using, but I won't just be sitting chatting to you, because one, it's a little bit different. 2, it's kind of quite cool and interesting, hopefully. Like, if you like makeup, then you might enjoy it, maybe, hopefully. But 3, I won't have a huge amount of time next week because I'm out all day Wednesday, and I have a few meetings planned already for quite a few of the other days. And I'm therefore not going to have like loads of editing time, and I don't want to give myself a massive video to edit, and the chatty videos are the ones that take the longest to edit because obviously it's just me rambling on. Too tired to sit at my desk because, yeah, I mean, have I mentioned that I don't sleep very well? Because I feel like I mention it all the time, so yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, gonna have my lunch now and I'll show you what I'm having because that's what I do. It's my lunch today. It's a vegetable soup and I've got a chia batter roll that is like left over from last night basically, which I thought I'd have with it. I wouldn't normally have white bread, but it's the only bread we've got in the house and I'm too tired for Rivita, quite frankly, so. Hello, it's still Friday. It's now, what's the time? Coming up to 5 o'clock. I'm just going up to our office to, by the way, I haven't really done like a tour around our house or anything yet, and I will do that at some point once it's completely done. We're kind of still decorating bits and bobs. I mean, we'll probably always be decorating it to some extent. I mean, we'll probably change it and do it all again and stuff. We only bought the house last year. We've rented it. We had rented it for 3.5 years before that, so we've lived here for quite a while now. and did quite a bit, to be fair. Like as soon as we bought it, you know, we did quite a few rooms, but there's still quite a bit to do, as there always is with houses. Like you don't really ever finish it, you're always doing stuff. But the wall you can see behind me is like a really nice teal colour. But this print here is the only print we've got on at the moment, but that's not going to stay like that. If you saw that in the background, or I think it was my vlog a couple of weeks ago, I did like an introduction in this bit, just because it was a bit of a different background. You might have thought, why have they got one tiny picture on that massive wall? Because it is a really, really big wall, like it goes all the way up there as well. We are basically using this as like our movie and TV wall. So all the TV programmes and films and documentaries and stuff like that that Luke and I have watched together, we're going to have like a print for them. So the only one we've got so far is Dexter. And then actually, if I turn you around, ignore those really horrible cream doors, I still need to paint those. But with the other one we've got is this Walter White print that's on like the wall as you come up the stairs on the top landing. That's actually all we've got so far, but we're going to get quite a few different ones of different programmes and films, and yeah, so basically it's going to be like our TV film wall. Anyway, I just thought I'd explain that because I've stood in front of that wall a few times now, and when I've edited it and seen the little picture in the background, I thought I should probably explain why we've only got one random picture in the middle of the wall. It's because we're planning to cover the wall with lots of pictures, but that's the only, well, one of two that we've got so far. So yeah, there's that. Let's grab my laptop because I'm going to edit the weekly vlog up until now, obviously. I say obviously, but you know what I mean. I'm going to edit as much as I can of it. Obviously, there's still a few clips to film because it's only 5 o'clock. I've still got to eat my dinner, for example, and something else might happen, who knows. I actually filmed a video earlier before I went out. So I've been out to the post office and to Tesco, which I think I mentioned earlier on that I said I was going to do. I have just done both of those things. But before I went out, I actually filmed a video of me doing my makeup. But this will still be chatty, but it'll be me talking through what I'm doing with my makeup and stuff like that. Probably some very random commentary from me not knowing how to describe things or forgetting the name of things, so look forward to that. The view outside my window right now looks absolutely stunning. So we've got quite a quirky like triangle window in this office, so I zoomed into like a half of one of the triangles, but the sky's looking really, really nice, and then the lovely countryside below just looks really lovely in this light. I have some Prosecco because Luke won a darts raffle thing last night that he went to because he plays darts. I think I've mentioned that before, but if not, he plays darts a couple of nights a week for a couple of different teams, and he brought some Prosecco home last night. And I wasn't going to have any wine tonight because I've had quite a bit of wine this week already. I had some wine on Tuesday and yesterday, but I am, you know, I just am. So yeah, I'm drawing a line under this week in terms of eating and drinking because it's been terrible, and I know that. I know I've eaten a lot, especially on Tuesday. That was a shocker of a day for food. And I ate quite a bit yesterday, to be fair, but it was Luke's birthday, so yeah, that's my excuse.
Just making myself a chilli for dinner. I've got, hang on, it's a bit difficult to start and hold the phone. I'm using my phone just because my memory card is in my computer right now, so I can't access my camera, but yeah, so I've got in here, I've got corn mince, kidney beans, butter beans, like a small tin of each, 2 tins of chopped tomatoes, 1 onion, cumin, chilli powder, ground coriander, salt and pepper, some like mixed herbs. This is my finished chilli. I've just got my homemade guac on top, which is just avocado, coriander and lime, just all kind of smashed up together with a fork. Got a little bit of cheese grated on top, and I'm going to have some tortilla chips to dip in it, but not too many. But yeah, so this is my dinner, and I haven't got any rice today just because I don't need more carbs in my life. I need to uncarb my life.
This is probably going to be the last clip of the week, so thank you so much for watching this weekly vlog. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next week.